Community Action News with Rick Godley, CAN. Remember, when you can't, maybe together we can. Community Action News, CAN.
Rick Talk.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rick Godley alongside Katelyn Calhoun, the Executive Director of the Battle of Pleasant Hill, along with Gary Stephens, who is the battle planner for the Battle of Pleasant Hill, amongst other things that he does. And the Battle of Pleasant Hill, the weekend event is coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Katelyn, why don't we talk first of all, Friday is an educational day before we get into family friendlies. Talk about that.
So Friday is our educational day, and we have school children from around the state, even outside of the state, that come in, and we have a different station set up that they rotate through to learn different elements of antebellum and Civil War history.
How many students come out on average? Because you've been doing this for how many years?
Yeah, on average, we usually have somewhere between 600 and 700 every year. Yeah, it's a great group. Huh? Yeah.
Well, and what makes this even more unique is the Battle of Pleasant Hill, because you have educated me over the years here. The battlefield is still the battlefield.
Correct.
Where the reenactment takes place.
Yes. So whenever you come to our reenactment, you're on the actual battlefield where everything took place on April 9th of 1864. And it's interesting, and Gary can kind of back me up on this. Right now, it just looks like a cattle pasture, but in 1864, it was a thriving community. So where we have the reenactment at is actually the heart of town. That's where everybody's homes were and 2 colleges. It looks a lot different today, but you're in the same place where everything took place.
Well, Gary, if you would you're the battle coordinator, because, all right, so what happened at the Battle of Pleasant Hill originally is not necessarily what you draw up, but the reenactors and the reenactment is as authentic as possible. Talk about that.
Yes, it is. When I plan the battles out, I plan something specifically for what actually happened out there, so the guys out there can relive history.
Well, not only relive history, because, and Katelyn, this may be one piece of information that doesn't get out, is that they camp out. So these reenactors come in, and the camping out experience. So, for example, like the main days, Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. is the reenactor, and I noticed that's when the crowds come in, but they can come in a whole lot earlier.
Oh yeah, we open our parking, and everything is open to the public starting at 10 o'clock each day, and there's a lot to do outside of the reenactment. We have the camps that are open. You can go and talk to the guys. You can shop with our vendors that are modern vendors and have lunch, but we also have historical vendors called sutlers as well, so it's really cool to go in and experience their stores. And we have a vintage soda fountain that comes in, a tintype photographer, so you can have your picture taken like they would have in the 1860s. So that's just a couple of elements that we have. And this year we have a new thing that we've added, Rick. So we have a children's battlefield experience now that we're calling Fort Taylor, and that is specifically for children. And we have a battle for the kids that's going to take place Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So anybody that's interested in that, just show up a little early, about 9:30 or so, and you can put your kids into the kids battle in a safe and fun way.
Yes. Well, I mean, will this take place on the battlefield itself?
So in a smaller area that's designated for them, but we have a split rail fence set up and some fake cannons, and of course we'll have little wooden guns and things for them. So the guy that's coming in to help us do that, Bryce Garbs, thank you, Bryce, is going to come in and put the kids through drill. Gary may make an appearance over there.
I thought maybe Gary got his Lego set out and drew up a battlefield on that one. Talk about what were you going to say?
We want to encourage people to come by and talk to us reenactors. We're sitting around minding our own business and stuff, and we would love for the people to come by and talk with us, and because we're always looking for new people to join the ranks. And if you're interested in fighting in the battle, we can do some things and maybe make some of it happen for you.
You mean this weekend?
This weekend.
So if I want to suit up, well, I'd just go down and you'll tell me what to do and where to go, and really?
Yes.
Huh. Now, let's talk about the battle, because I've been there. The cannon, although are not shooting volleys. Is that the proper way to say it? Cannonball.
Right.
But they are loud, and so are the guns and the horses. Talk about that.
Yes. The cannons are authentic cannons. We have everything from Parrott rifles to howitzers, and they are all firing and going through the commands as they would have done in 1864. And we have pyrotechnics. When one side of the cannon's fired, then we have explosions on the other side, and that is a real big crowd pleaser. The cavalry, those guys, they know how to ride horses.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to say old Boudreaux. he is a star amongst himself there.
I bet. All right, on a more solemn note, the luminary. Talk about that. That's got to be very moving.
It is. That's our luminary memorial ceremony, and that's open to the public as well, and that's held on Saturday evening. And we light up the battlefield with luminaries in memory of all the people that passed away there at our battle, and in memory of some of the people that we've lost over the years. It's kind of a memorial for that as well, but it's a beautiful sight, and it is somber as well as beautiful. So it's something that's honestly probably my favorite thing outside of the actual reenactment that we do.
Right. And then free for the family?
It is $5 per person whenever you come in for Saturday and Sunday, but it's 5 and under is free, and
Gotcha.
parking is free as well.
And then, so what else are we missing out? The ball, is that open to the public, and the court presentations?
Yes, it is. So that's at.
You have a hoop skirt?
I do.
Do you have a hoop skirt?
Gary kind of passes up on that. But yeah, we do have the ball that's at 7:00 in our court presentation. And we also give some awards out that evening as well. But that begins at 7:00, and that's open to the public.
Best place to find information, battleofpleasanthill.com, battleofpleasanthill.com.
Our award-winning website, by the way, 2 years in a row.
Award-winning website.
Yes.
I was going to say, that's where I was going to go. This has to be like an award-winning type presentation, because Katelyn, you get around and see other sites, as Gary as well as you. Brag on the popularity and notoriety of Pleasant Hill, Louisiana, the battle reenactment there that people all over the United States know.
You want to take that one? You want to start off?
The Pleasant Hill is the largest Civil War reenactment west of the Mississippi River. You'll find some that gets real close to it, but it is one of the largest west of the Mississippi River. As far as reenacting, I've been to Gettysburg several years reenacting Gettysburg, but I love Pleasant Hill. It is like home. It's like coming home,
Right. Well, it is native Louisiana.
It is.
And native battle. And well, how about you? What do people tell you? Because
we get compliments, and I'm kind of blown away by them every year, to be honest with you. This is a year-round job for us that we don't get paid for. So yeah, we get some really, really nice compliments, and kind of to piggyback off what you said, it really is like coming home. It's like a family reunion. Whenever you come there, even as a visitor, we want you to feel welcome and feel like you belong there, and that you can really kind of immerse yourself in it. But yeah, we get a lot of compliments about being one of the best reenactments in the nation, and that's a huge accomplishment for our board to be able for somebody to say that to us.
well, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a reenactor, but I would think when you do, let's say, a Gettysburg or Chancellorsville or wherever the others are, they may take place near the battlefield, but not on the field. Am I right or wrong?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Because I thought that was extra special to Pleasant Hill.
We do not fight on the national parks.
I got you.
It's the national park lands where you cannot fight. But outside of that, the people just cannot fathom how large this battle actually was, how many acres, how many miles it was compared to one little small, probably 80, 120 acres.
Do you know the number of soldiers that were in the original engagement?
At Mansfield, Taylor had probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 10,000. He had some that came out of Mansfield and surrounding towns and helped kind of as, extras. But then Banks, he had close to 30,000, and they were strung out for 20 miles because they were traveling a 2-lane road through the hills of Sabine and DeSoto Parish. So they were strung out, and Taylor just picked the right spot to open it all up.
And, again, for point of reference, this is 1864.
Yes.
So 40,000 engaged.
And you take the population of Ruston, 25,000?
Maybe. Right.
More than the population of Ruston.
Almost double.
That's how big this stuff really was.
Right.
And
roughly how many reenactors are going to be on site?
Somewhere around 400.
400.
400,
Awesome.
450.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What could we possibly say to make this one the best one ever?
Well, I think that every year we try to strive to make it the best year ever. We always try to top ourselves and add something new, hence the children's area. But we like for our reenactment to be somewhere where there's something for everyone. Doesn't matter your age, your background, there's something for you at the Battle of Pleasant Hill, and we want you to be there to experience it with us.
Find out for yourself. Go to the award-winning 2 years in a row, battleofpleasanthill.com, battleofpleasanthill.com. And get the family in the car and get over there and experience it this weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Good night.